good. Start recording. Okay, good. And last week we learned about the human bias Okay, and then we started with the invisible gorilla. Okay, invisible gorilla. Okay, so anybody saw the invisible gorilla? Anybody saw the gorilla? When you count some numbers, when you count the passing numbers, okay, did you see the gorilla? Anybody didn't see the gorilla? When you count, when you focus on counting the numbers of the passing the basketball, and that indicates us if we focus on something, our brain capability cannot afford to accept another fact or another sensory input because we have our brain power is limited. Okay, absolute, that's natural because we are human being. Okay, because we have limited resources of the perception processing. Okay, so then we may have a attribution theory or the fundamental attribution and the self-serving bias. Okay, as a human being, we cannot avoid any kinds of the bias. If we are a human being, absolutely, we are not free from the bias. Then, what kinds of bias we have? If we understand what kinds of bias we have, maybe we accept. Maybe we can accept that our bias, our limitation, and then we can try to manage that. Okay? Can we avoid that kinds of bias? No, we can't, because we are human beings. However, we need to manage. We can manage if we know something. We can manage it to make a better choice, better decision making. Okay? So we learned about the overconfidence bias, and then we tend to believe some more expert opinion, expert saying, even though that is not true. Anchoring effect, $9.99 versus $10. We choose $9.99. Okay, anchored. Our mind is easily anchored. And confirmation bias, I will never get wrong. So I must be right. Then I do not listen, I do not see. We have availability bias. Yeah, we commonly forget the old stuff. And we just focus on the recently occurred something. Okay. Only available data we use. Okay, recency problem. And we learned about it, the escalation of the commitment. Okay, in a gamble. Okay, so we usually escalating our commitment even though there is no clear evidence that backs up your decision. Then we lose our money at the gamble. Okay, escalation of commitment. And the randomness theta, okay, so even though something isn't happening without any reason, okay, we count it as a sum up mistakenly. I never make an important decision on the Friday the 13th where I will click the fourth floor. Do we have a first floor in the building in Asia? No. We usually have F floor because S is that. S is S. 1, 2, 3. S is S. Same. Guy. Same. Choo. What? Okay. Hey, how can I do that? Hey. God, what can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, Okay, okay, okay. Whatever. We have that kind of bias. Is there any reason? No. There is no reason to have a taboo. And okay, red color. Okay, so what's the meaning of the red color in China? It's good or bad? Lucky. Okay, however, the red color in Korea is really bad. In Korea, okay, so red color is not good. Okay, that's a blood, and that's bad luck. Really. So that's not. Yeah, so the red color is almost the same word in the of the death, because that we use only red flag when we cover our coffin. So the red color is not good. Any reason? Can you find any reason of this background of the taboo? The red color is good or bad in Chinese culture, in Korean culture? No, that's just random. And the risk aversion, absolutely prospective theory, the tendency to prepare the sure gains of a moderate over a riskier outcome. Okay, whatever. And the hindsight bias, if something is happening and I reflect something, and then I usually say, I didn't know that. I didn't know it. I didn't know it. Huh. What if you knew that? Okay, what if you knew that? Okay, please tell the truth before something bad things is happening. And I knew the stock price. So what's going on with the stock price? The stock price is was going up. Then why you didn't buy your stock? Anybody says something must be happened when that was occurred already. That is a hindsight. Actually, that is not a insight. Don't say I knew that. Don't say I knew that. If you knew something, okay, please act. Do something. If you knew something good, please do that. If the stock price is going up, okay, if you expect, okay, the stock price is going up, please buy the stock. Shut up and just buy the stock, okay? And many times the expert says so. Expert or the economist or the politicians and those guys, they usually say a lot of the something like a hindsight. I knew that. So what? What is our, how we can solve that? Whatever, okay, that's our bias. Bias is one thing. Bias is one thing. And then today, and this week, we will learn about heuristics. Okay, good. Let's see heuristics. Heuristics. Okay, heuristics. Another word, heuristics is maybe, so, okay. Bias, okay, so what is the big difference between the bias and the heuristics? Maybe, so bias and the heuristics is always comes together, but how about the, maybe we'd better to tune what is the clear definition of the bias? And bias is the inevitable, okay, not okay, so there's a structured tendency of our choice. There's a structured tendency, and we usually have that kinds of the structured tendency, and that's quite the routine. Routinized the tendency whenever we make a choice. Okay, and how about the heuristics? Heuristics is a shortcut. Okay, shortcut under a pressure. Okay, when we have enough time, when we do not have any pressure, okay, so maybe we do not, yeah, our heuristics will not be activated. And then we can think and then we can make a better choice. But however, if we are situated in under a certain pressure, the time pressure or the spatial pressure or the relational pressure or social pressure, okay, maybe we do not think. And then we just follow a certain patterns of our thinking in order to minimize our energy resource. So heuristics is a shortcut, and then we minimize our thinking energy, thinking effort. Okay, so maybe you do you remember the blink? Do you remember the blink? Okay, blink is okay. So the eyes is opening within a moment. Blink. Okay, within a blink. Okay, within a moment. Okay, so experts usually make a good choice. Why? Because they don't have time. Because they don't have enough money. Because they don't have enough people. So, however, we frequently have those kind of constraints or the pressure. Constraint or pressure. Okay? Under those kind of the constraint or the pressure, we are under that kinds of the situation, we should make a choice. In that situation, we usually exercise our shortcut. Because we cannot get enough number of the information or data. So, however, we must make a choice. Then we use our heuristics, shortcut. Aha. Okay. So that's a heuristics and shortcut. And then when we have this kind of heuristics, we may make a mistake, or we may have another unnecessary decisions or uncomfortable or the unfavorable decisions. Okay, so then we should have a good understanding about that. We have those kind of shortcut in a certain pressure. Okay, we will see that today. Good. And then this week we will talk more about it. What if we have a bias and a heuristics? What will be happening in business? We will see that. Okay. Good. And yeah, it's better to start with a few number of the heuristics we may have. Okay, so I will talk this kind of things today. Good. Absolutely. The first heuristics or the shortcut is a selective perception. Okay, so maybe you can easily understand invisible gorilla, invisible gorilla. Okay, because I constrain your brain power throughout, please count the passing ball number. So then I limit your brain power throughout doing something else, focusing on something else. Okay, so then you have that kinds of limitation. Your brain has that kinds of limitation to process something. Okay, so in that, what happened? Anybody didn't see the gorilla. Anybody didn't see the gorilla because your brain has a limitation. Okay, so selective perception is a tendency to selectively interpret what one sees on the basis of one's interest, background, experience, and attitude. Okay, because your attention is quite a limited resource. Okay, your attention is quite a limited resource, a scarce resource. When you give attention to counting how many balls the passed, okay, you don't have enough attention or the brain power to observe the gorilla, because our brain has a selection, and our perception is totally selective in processing sensory inputs. Okay, that's a selective perception heuristics. That's a heuristics, not a bias. Bias is a structured one. However, that's a We call that as a heuristics. Heuristics. Under a certain pressure, okay, under a certain circumstance, under a certain situation, and then our brain looks for a shortcut to minimize our brain usage. Okay, good. And there is an example of each time the stock market went down was a new opportunity to buy the stock even cheaper, and the stock price became a half soon in the 2008. And then anybody just to see the tendency of the stock price is getting down, and then anybody believe, okay, the stock price. So stock price is the minimum. That's the lowest level now, and then soon that will be coming up. But however, it will go down. And do you know what's going on the WTI, Western Texas oil price? Do you know the oil price? What's going on with the oil price in China? The oil price is going higher or lower? Oil price. Recently, something is happening. Something is really, something very important thing is now happening around the world. Why? Why oil price is getting lower? Okay, so maybe. So do you expect? Okay, do you expect the oil price? Oil price is going down, or oil price is going down or up? Where did you want to invest in your money? Is going down or going up soon? Exactly. Okay, I expect that. Yes. And then, what am I doing? Okay, so that's the reason why I invest my $2,000. I invested $2,000 in the WTI, the stocks. WTI is the stocks. Okay, because so the oil price is going up. Oil price is going up. Okay, I expect that because I expect that that's too low. Okay, and around 2 or 3 weeks. Around 2 or 3 weeks? No. That's around 3 weeks ago. I invested $2,000 in the Western Texas industrial the oil. Okay, good. And what happened? Okay, what happened? That's the oil price is going down, going down, and I lost around 6,000. 600 something. My stock is around get half. Yow! I lost almost half of my money. And still, the oil price is going down. Still. I didn't catch. I ignored. I ignored the fact. Okay, I ignored the fact of war of oil pricing between Saudi Arabia, OPEC, US, and Russia. And I expected that they will make a good deal soon. But however, that I totally wrong. And I lost the half of my money, $1,000. And still that's going down. And do I need to sell or do I need to keep it? I don't know. But however, I just keep it because I am stupid. I have a selective perception. I have a heuristics, and I'm losing my money. It's natural. It's happening a lot because our brain power, our information accessibility is quite limited. Really, I lost my heart to my But as a human being, what can I do? Okay? We are not free. We are not free this kind of mistake. We are not free this kind of mistake because we have heuristics. I believed, okay, so US and Russia and the US and the OPEC, they must make a deal to reduce that oil. And then no, I was totally wrong. And however, I must know that because I could get another information from the article, from my friends or something. But however, I ignored that. I was blinded that I didn't catch that because my brain was totally fulfilled with that. Okay, the oil price will go up. Yeah, invest. It happens. Yeah, that's our life. That happens because we have a selective perception. Okay, don't be stupid like your professor. Anyway, yeah, good. Good. And the second heuristic is the halo effect. And the halo effect occurs when we draw a general impression on the basis of the single characteristics, like manipulating the first impression. Do you know the halo? Do you know the halo? And do you know halo effect? Okay, so in Chinese, maybe you can understand this more easily. 광배. Do you know this? 광배. What is in Chinese? 广白, 广北, 广邦. Give me a second. Do you know this? 광배. 광배? The drink cup? No. 광배 is this. Can you see this? Okay. Can you see this? In the Buddha's statue or Jesus' statue or some heroes' statues, and there must be a background of this. Background. Yeah, background. Okay. We call that a 광배. What else? Yeah, like this. Okay. What else? 광배. Or like this, yeah. In the back of the face, and there must be a halo. Okay, good. Stop. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay. So, do you know this? Do you know the halo now? Halo or the 광배? Make it more good. Okay, surrounded by something. Okay, so I have a halo in here. Yeah, something. Okay, so what if we have a halo, and what would be your impression? on certain the statue. What if you have a halo? Okay, what will happen? You look good or bad? You look better or worse? Better. Okay. We call that as a halo effect. Halo effect. Okay. The halo effect occurs when we draw a general impression on the basis on the single characteristics. Okay, and manipulate the first impression. Maybe you can see here this. Okay, so yeah, did you have any experience of the job interview? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, please. Huh? Something wrong. Hello. Where? Okay. So please choose a job candidate in here. Either. So do you want to choose the left one or the right one at the job interview? They are now applying for a job. Which one do you want to prepare? Left, or anybody want to right? Okay, good. And why left? Why do you want to prepare to the left? Why do you want to choose the left one? Looks more professional, absolutely. Why? Why that looks more professional? She wears what? And the left person, she wears a suit. And the right person, she wears a casual. Okay? And even though those two models are same person, but however, what is your impression? What is your impression under the job interview situation? And the left person looks much better, looks much more professional. And then I would like to choose the left guy, left lady. Okay, good. Let's see. And how about the boys? How about the gentlemen? Do you want to choose the left one or the right one? In a certain professional job, business job, accounting, finance, or the management consulting, left or right? Left. Why? Because the left guy wears a business suit and he looks more prepared. Isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. So, many times, apparel, attire or the apparel, okay, or the fashion is a halo, right? Halo. That gives us a halo effect. Really. So yeah, personally, I wear the shirt, I wear the tie, I wear the suit, not a suit, but the business casual. Okay, good. And why? Okay, so do you know that? So the business teachers versus English teachers. Can you capture there is a different fashion style that we wear so different in a different way? What the business teachers wear and what the English teachers wear in your experiences? Who wears a suit? Who wears a suit? business teachers. And the casual. Frequently, English teachers. Then, here is a question. Why? Why business teachers? Why business professionals wear the business casual or the business suit? And while the English teachers never wear the business the business suit? And they love to wear the casual. Why? Can you guess why? Why business experts love to wear the business suit? And why the English teachers never wear the business suit? There is a big difference. It's funny, but however, there is a big difference. Why? Can you think about it? Why we wear the business suit? That's all related with first impression. Okay? Because that the business expert and business professionals need to be seen as an expert or professional in business problem solving. Okay, we must give a very good first impression as a business problem solver, as a good business expert, as a good business professional. Everything is related with the first impression. Why we call this suit as a business suit? Because that is our business suit. Why we call that as a business suit, business uniform? Because that is our norm. So that is a professional norm. When we want to make a business, okay, so we'd better to follow a certain professional norm in the business field. In our business field, we wear business suit. That's our expectation. Okay. So at least you must wear the shirt, tie, and wear a business suit, jacket. Okay. And there are a few more expectations, like okay, so what kind of we have a norm of the okay, what will be the socks color of socks? What should be our color of socks? Can you guess? Nope. No white. Absolutely no. Always we must wear the black socks. White socks? No. Don't do that. Okay. And okay, so business schedule. Okay, so and the tie color, and the shirt color, and the hairstyle, watch, wristwatch. We have those kind of the no. Okay, red tie, white shirt, and relatively long, okay, curling or the long hair. Not long, but it's neat, but not long hair. Okay, well organized. Okay, short hair. Okay, short hair, and the wristwatch. We have those kind of norms. That is not written law, but however we expect in business field. And we expect this. And what will happen if somebody do not follow our norm? What will happen if somebody violate our expectation? If somebody do not wear the white shirt, if somebody do not wear the red tie, if somebody do not wear the jacket, if somebody wear the white socks, what will happen? Bad first impression. And many times, more than 70% of the first impression never changes. Really. Within a blink, okay, within a short time, we see somebody, and then if they follow my expectation, I will have a good impression. I will have a good impression. Wear the white shirt and the jacket and something. Okay, he looks okay. However, if somebody wears no shirt and no tie and no jacket and the white socks, he is not ready to make a business with me. It's a bad impression. And then, do I need to change that in first impression? No, more than 70%. People never change the first impression. Really. So that is the reason why the business professionals wears this kind of the business casual business suit. Because if we do not make a good impression at the first, we have no chance to make a business together. And English teachers, they don't have those kind of impression. First impression is important to make a business. That is the reason. And we use our halo effect. Even though you cannot use the halo effect, don't make it destroy. Don't destroy the halo effect. Don't destroy that. Okay? Don't try to make a bad impression. You do better to follow rule. Really? Oh, however, there is exception. Like, okay, so if you are a Bill Gates, if you are the Google founders, you don't need to take a shirt. You don't need to wear a tie. However, if you are not a founder, if you are not those kind of the high level of the expert, you'd better to keep the social norm, business norm. That's not written. And however, we have thousands of the business norms. White shirt, white shirt and black socks and the handkerchief and the wrist watch, it looks like this, and the hair. And then we have a lot those kind of things, okay, in order to avoid any kinds of mistake, in order to make a good first impression. That is related with the halo effect. That is related with our heuristics. Really. And however, have you ever learned about, did you learn about it, how to make a business luncheon? How to eat? Did you learn about it? Yeah. Did you learn about it, how to make a business luncheon? How to eat at the dinner when you make a business? Give me a second. Business luncheon. No. Yup, maybe you can see this. Okay, business luncheon. Okay, you know that how to make okay. So in order to make a good guanxi, okay, the business network. Okay, so how we can build a guanxi or a business network? think about it, how we can build up the guanxi or the business network. Yeah, bring the idea. How we can make a good network with a very influential business investor or the business guy. How we can build up a good friendship, business friendship. There are many ways, and one of the most popular way is playing a golf together. Golf is one thing, okay, and the sauna is another thing. Okay, doing a bad thing together is the best way. Okay, and then observing the music, something. Okay, enjoying art together. But how about are you playing the golf? And the woman can take a sauna together with a man? No. And doing a bad thing together? No, you will go jail. And enjoying art together? Possibly. But do you know that? What is the best way to make a good business relationship? Eating together. Or drink together. Okay. But how about personally, I love that. Yeah, I'm Korean, drink together. Yeah, that's that. But how about that? No. Okay, whatever. So the eating together is the most common. Eating together is the most common and the most popular and the most effective and efficient way of building a good relationship. At the business luncheon, we have a lot of social norms, business norms to eat something, to make a good business relations. The wine drinking, steak or something. We business professionals, we must have a good understanding, good knowledge about it. Because in order to make a good first impression, it doesn't matter. If you make a good first impression, you will have a great success. However, if you fail in making a good first impression, less likely to make a good business with somebody. Everything is come from the halo effect. Halo effect, that is a very important heuristics of the humans. Really. So don't violate that. Okay, can you got it? So you must be good looking in any cases. That's our rule. That's our social norm. Okay. Yeah, you don't need very luxury stuff like Louis Vuitton bag or the Versace wearing or the Armani. No, you don't need to do that. But however, you must look good. You must look professional. You must be neat and clean. That's necessary. That's enough. Okay, make a good first impression. Okay, good. That's the halo effect. That's the halo effect. And second one. Okay, third one is a contrast effect. Contrast effect. And we do not evaluate a person in isolation. Your reaction to one person is influenced by other person we have recently encountered. For example, there is an interview situation in which one see a pool of the job applicants can distort perception. Okay, so like this. Okay, so you graduate WKU, WKU. Okay, and however, you have a interview. You have another competitor who graduate Beijing University. Okay, WKU versus Beijing University. Do you think that you have a good chance to get a job? or no? Little chance, little chance. Why? Because you are compared with Beijing University graduate. Okay, so however, same situation, okay? So WKU and then high school graduate. Okay, no. Okay, 2-year college graduate, 2-year college graduate. Do you think that you have a better chance to get a job? Absolutely. Yes. Because you are compared with somebody. Okay, we call that is a contrasting effect. Contrasting effect. List. Okay. This is okay. So this is not a good example. Okay. No. No. Hi. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So can I ask something? Okay. So are you? Okay. Do you have a blind date? Chance? Are you enjoying the blind date? Do you know that? Do you know the blind date? This will be the best example for to understand the contrasting effect. Do you have a blind date? Maybe you don't know. So okay, forget it. Forget it. Okay, so no, forget it. Hi. Okay, whatever. Okay, contrasting effect. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. Okay, contrasting effect. Okay, contrasting effect is okay. We are okay. So we are okay. So you are compared with something, somebody or something. Okay, and then according to your comparative standard, you will be evaluated. Okay, like WKU versus the Harvard, or versus the Beijing. Okay, so we are not evaluated isolated. Okay, so we always compared with somebody, even though that is good or bad. Okay, so we can isolate that. So that if you want to avoid this kind of the contrasting effect, we'd better to searching for a comparable, yeah, slightly lower than my degree, lower than my standard, and then yeah, that will to avoid that the contrasting, the negative contrasting effect. Okay. So then we must surround ourselves with a favorable situation. Okay, that's the problem of the surrounding. Okay, that's a contrasting effect. And the stereotyping is when we have a very little time and we must make a judgment, and then maybe this stereotyping is working very dramatically. Stereotyping is that judging someone on the basis of our perception of the group to which he or she belongs. And this is a means of the simplifying a complex word, and it permits us to maintain the consistency. Okay, for example, this is a good example. And if you are singing a female in engineering, What do you feel? Okay, female in investment bank. What do you feel? Is it normal? Is it natural? Natural or strange? Okay, how about this? Male nurse and male elementary school teacher. Do you feel it's a strange or it's natural? Another, okay, the black doctor. And white, what is that? Oh, not a farmer. Okay, so yeah, that's not good. Okay, black doctor. What do you feel? Is it comfortable or is it uncomfortable or is it natural? It sounds natural or it is not natural. More dramatically, okay, so when you are walking in New York City in night, okay, okay, you encounter a black guy and white guy. What do you feel? Okay. Yep. How about this? So in a night at the New York City, okay. So what do you feel if you encounter the white guy and the black guy? What do you feel? The white guy is more safer or the black guy is more safer? What do you feel? You may feel more nervous or more frustrated when you encounter a black guy, isn't it? Why? Think about it. Why? Why you have that kind of the strange feeling? That's not a problem of the calculation. That's not a problem of our brain function. That is highly related with our feeling. What do you feel? Male nurse, female engineer. What do you feel? It's uncomfortable. Don't you think so? Don't you feel? Have you ever see female field engineer? Have you ever see the female field engineer? And have you ever seen the male nurse? Why not? Because human brain works, human feeling. Actually, that is a heuristics. That is a very powerful heuristics. Okay, we judge people by color, gender, with no reason. We call that is a stereotyping. Males should do a certain job. Females should do a certain job. Is it true? No. And the white guy is smarter, black guy is stupid, and the black guy is more criminal, and the white guy is a good guy. Any reason? No. But however, we have that kind of the stereotype. And before last year, Chinese laundry machine detergent, okay, machine black eye. Did you see this advertisement in China? Okay, no. Give me a second. Is it working? That is possible. Okay. Laundry machine black. Is it working or not? Firefox. No. Google search. Yeah. Can you see this video? And what is? Give me a second. I'm okay with this. Okay. I will see that again. Yep. Stop. Okay. Okay, so that video, that advertisement, that marketing made a big controversy and a big debate and a big noise around the world because that contains that unnecessary stereotype, and that was criticized by the racism. And do you see that is something wrong or not? Is something wrong? Maybe you cannot identify that's something wrong or no. Okay. Maybe you cannot. Yeah. Maybe you don't know what is wrong. But however, in my perspective, that's totally wrong. Because we have different perceptions. You don't have those kind of stereotypes. But however, I have those kind of the stereotypes. And that's something wrong for me. But maybe you are okay because you don't have such kind of stereotypes. However, human brain do not work, okay? Something guess wrong. Even though you don't know, even though you cannot understand, even though you totally cannot understand. Okay, so you just to use that as a stereotypes. You programmed, you react according to your stereotypes, and that must be natural. That is, there is no problem. But however, in a certain situation, in a certain different perception, there must be something wrong. They make a big mistake. So stereotypes, we must check it out. We must check it out. Is it wrong or is it okay? We don't need to judge a person. We don't need to judge something without thinking. We must think, to avoid unnecessary stereotyping. Male engineer, why not? And the male nurse, why not? And female professors, why not? And the female investment bankers, why not? Female leadership, what is wrong? Think about it. But how about you feel uncomfortable when you see that? Think about it. Stereotype, that's unnecessary stereotyping, to minimize your brain. People have that, really. And how about the Chinese leadership? Do you have enough number of the female? Do you think so? Do you have enough number of the Chinese female leaders now? Why not? Why we do not have enough number of the female leaders? Any problem? Simply because that the females are more stupid, females are not intelligent as males, and females are more cannot do something better than the male. Any reason? Simply because you are born as a female, you cannot do anything? It's bullshit. No. That's the unnecessary stereotype. That's the unnecessary stereotyping. Think about it. No. Why people have female leaders? Simply because that's uncomfortable. That's unnecessary stereotyping. Don't do that. That's our heuristics. We have those kind of uncomfortable feelings, not a reasonable something. Don't do that. Okay? And the last one is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, self-fulfilling prophecy is, another word we call that is a Pygmalion effect. Pygmalion effect. Okay, and the Pygmalion effect is like this. Okay, people becomes the one what they believe in. That means, okay, so self-fulfilling prophecy, what the Pygmalion effect is, okay. So there is a few number of guys like this. Oh yeah, I will not good. I will not good. I will fail because I'm stupid. I'm shy. I cannot do anything. Then they will fail. However, if somebody, okay, who is very aggressive, who is more progressive, okay, who is more positive, like this, oh, I failed this time, but how about them? Yeah, why now? Okay, so that's natural. And yeah, if I can do work better, then absolutely I will make it better. That's a prophecy, self-prophecy. I will be better. I will make a success. I will do something. I will do something. Why not? I will be getting more handsome. I will be there. Okay, so the positive image. Okay, so then that's because that guy or that person will become like that because he believes so. Because that's a Pygmalion effect. People are becoming the one what they believe in. Really, what they say about. Really. Oh, I'm bad. I'm ugly. I'm wrong. You will become like that because you believe so. I become nice, I become more knowledgeable, I become more wiser, I become more rich, I become something, something, something. You are becoming that because you believe so. Okay, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the characterizes the fact that the people's expectations determine their behavior. And we can, we would talk about it, the expectation theory, expectancy theory, expectancy effect. Okay, so the people are becoming the one, what they believe in, what the others believed in you. For example, I believe. And many of almost all our WKU business graduates will become the business leaders in the global economy. That's my belief. However, whenever I talk with a few number of the WKU students, okay, and the students usually say like this: "Oh, I'm nothing. I am nothing. I am stupid. I am small. I cannot be. I cannot do this." But I believe you are, I believe, that's my belief, but I believe you are a dragon. You must fly. I believe so. Yeah, comparing you with the age of the 21 to 21, yeah, you are much better. So, from my perspective, you are a dragon. You must fly. And however, you think you are a frog. No, I'm frog. I'm not a dragon. I cannot go out. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I'm small. I'm frog. Yeah. No. No. You are a dragon, in my perspective. I believe so. I believe in, okay, I strongly believe you are a dragon. So, please fly. Go out. Do something. Do a good thing for us. That's my belief. I believe so, and I expect so. And then my expectations will be realized because I believe so. If you cannot believe in yourself, please believe in me. Believe in your professor. Okay? So then that is my self-fulfilling. And then that's my prophecy. And that will shape you. I believe so. If you lose your belief, please come to me and I will torture you. I will make it better because I believe so. Don't worry about it. Okay? That works. That works. People are becoming the one what you believe in. Okay? And if somebody got a bad feedback from your father, from your mother, from your something, don't believe so. Okay, so you can believe in me. Okay, so if your father, if your mother has 3 masters and 1 PhD, okay, so maybe they can, you can believe in your father and mother. And however, if you can, if your father and mother do not have such kind of the 3 masters or the 1 PhD, okay, so maybe you can believe in me. Whatever. Okay. So we can use this kind of the heuristics in a more positive way. Okay. So we learned about we have a heuristics and shortcuts like the selective perception, invisible gorilla, halo effect, first impression, contrast effect. We are not isolated from our surroundings. Manage the surroundings is important. Stereotyping, don't do that. We must use our brain, then our feeling when we judge something. Self-fulfilling prophecy or the Pygmalion effect, believe in yourself. You are a dragon. I believe so. You are becoming a dragon when you believe in that. Okay. Good. That is it. And we will keep talking about what is the matter of the bias and the heuristics in business. How that kinds of things is working in the business making. We will keep talking about that. Okay, good. And any question? And so far so good? No question? Okay. 청두, 펜다. Okay. 청두. I will go there somewhere, someday. Yeah, someday. Yeah. 펜다. Hi. Okay, so then, that's all. Okay, so can I see you on Wednesday then? Okay, good. Then I will see you on Wednesday. I will see you on Wednesday. Okay, good. I will see you. Bye, Tail. Bye, Seychelles. Bye, Blues. Bye, Jora.